Welcome to the Tennis Mini, a wrap at the end of every round of the US Open. Coming up, it's an Italian takeover in New York, and we're not talking about the mafia. Jelena Ostapenko serves up controversy, and the fairy tale run continues for the world number 173 from Hong Kong. That's all ahead with me, Brett Thomas, not Adrian Manarino. If you're watching this without the sound off, I'm sure some people think that I'm him. I'm a lefty, he is too, but he is French, I'm Australian, and a favourite of ours here at Rod Laver Arena, Daria Saville. How are you, Dasha?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. You know, when you mentioned world number 173 from Hong Kong,
Yeah.
for some reason I thought of Priscilla.
Oh.
I know you're talking about the...
Coleman Wong?
Yeah. But then, because obviously Priscilla is Australian, but she's... her parents are from Hong Kong. So I was like, wow, why is he saying she's from Hong Kong even she's playing for Australia?
True. Well, maybe Hong Kong could claim Priscilla as well. And so Coleman wouldn't be the first person from Hong Kong to make it through to the third round of a slam.
No, we're very much claiming her.
Absolutely.
She's born here.
We're going to talk about her in Stocks Up, Stocks Down, which is a segment we have, New York and Wall Street, if you're picking up what I'm putting down there. But let's start off with the matches of the round. And Dasha, what was your match of the round in round two?
Watching my bestie. Daria
Stole your nickname?
Yeah. Daria, I'll call her Daria just because I can. Daria Kasatkina.
So we don't get confused.
Yeah,
You're Dasha,
against
she's Daria. Sure.
Kamila Rakimova.
Mm-hmm.
Tight match. I think she was 1-4 down in the third. She had points to go 5-3 in the third.
Mm-hmm.
But Dasha was able to fight it off. That's what she does. She's really hard to beat. Like, she doesn't beat herself, but I also think she can be a little bit more aggressive at times, and she can take balls out of the air. And from also observing, she loves being an Aussie. And she had really good crowd support, which is cool, and she was feeding off it.
Well, New Yorkers love a fighter. Who's more Australian out of you two? Who's picked up more of the Australian slang and ways of life? I mean, you've been here for long. Who likes Vegemite out of you two?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I love a crumpet with butter and Vegemite.
Oh, wow. I prefer honey on a crumpet. I think Vegemite's just for toast, but that's okay. That's you can't get more Australian than that. So you like the way that she is going at the moment. She's got Naomi Osaka next, but seems like she's full of confidence at the moment, Daria.
Yeah, that will be obviously a tough match. They'll get a big court. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously, we would love for you to still be in the US, but you're back now and you've been able to watch a lot of these matches early because you're just getting over your jet lag.
Yeah, so I've been up early and I'm like, wow, this is good. The US Open is on. So, yeah, I think I've been waking up like 3 a.m. This morning was 6:30, so I missed a few matches. But it's been good for my jet lag.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not as bored as usual.
Yep, nice.
Sitting in the dark.
And, of course, being in Melbourne, are you a coffee drinker as well?
Yes,
You
very
are?
much so.
Okay.
But we have a coffee machine, so...
Right. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You don't go out for one?
Sometimes we do because we can. And it's still nice. The coffee... the takeout coffee is nicer,
definitely.
at the cafe.
See, I think if I had a coffee machine, I would still go out for coffee in Melbourne. That's where we're recording, where Rod Laver Arena is. I was up pretty early as well this morning. I saw Jannik Sinner demolish Alexei Popyrin, but then Jensen Brooksby and Flavio Caboli, the Italian, this was a five-setter. And have you ever played an American in the US, or at least when you play someone in their home country, the crowd's on their side? How difficult is that? Or is that something that you love because it's like, I'm the underdog here?
I remember I lost against Shelby Rogers 7-6 in the third a few years ago. And for a few years, it was like the longest women's match at the US Open.
Rain delays and things?
Wasn't a rain delay, but for some reason, I think it rained before our match and literally a bucket of water just fell down on our court and they had to...
Oh, no.
And then I think she also went for a toilet break.
Yeah, right.
And it took forever, and it's only because the locker rooms were that far away from the court.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't on her. She literally like came back and she's like, "I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know where I was, like where they took me, but it took forever."
Yeah. Or
But
was-
it's tough playing against an American, and I mean we get that advantage playing here at home when the crowd's supporting us. But I feel like Australians are very polite. Like they'll still, some countries like playing in Mexico, they'll literally go quiet if you win. Like if you play
Yeah.
the best, you think you just played the best point of your life
yeah.
and you won that point, there will be no support.
Yeah. Oh, it must have been like that in Fed Cup as well.
Yes.
When you're playing in some of these countries, like South America, even I
South
think,
America, yeah.
Yeah, or Spain, places like that.
Romania,
Yeah, wow. That gets pretty crazy, I bet.
Slovakia, yeah, that Czech. So.
Well, this match was incredible. It was out on court 17, so perhaps not a court that everyone was watching, but I was. Caboli made the quarters at Wimbledon. He's only 23. Brooksby's 24. Caboli had 2 match points serving at 5-4 in the 5th and was then broken. What's your mindset like when you're serving for the match, you have match points, and then you lose those points and you're broken? How difficult is it to sort of...
You are very disappointed,
Yeah.
but the best players can just forget about it and keep going. And I think it really depends how you lost those points as well. If, Brooksby played brave and it was just too good and you can accept that, then you're still a good chance of putting on a good fight. But if you're, get too negative and too down on yourself and keep thinking about those match points, you're probably you might as well just pack your bags.
Yeah.
and you're not winning from there.
Well, he was incredible. Capoli came back. The crowd was on top of him, but powered home in the 10-point tie break. So that was a cracking match this morning. And I think early on in the Grand Slams, some of the outside courts, the players are a little bit more evenly matched in terms of their ranking, so we can get these matches that go the distance as well.
Yeah, the outside courts are always the ones to watch, I feel like.
Yeah, sometimes there are funny smells on the outside courts. We're going to talk about
true.
that
That's
a little bit
very
later.
true.
We have a new segment that I know you're looking forward to. But before then, let's get to stocks up and stocks down. We mentioned this being Wall Street, the risers and the fallers in New York. I know you're a positive person, so let's start with stocks up. Whose stocks are going up at the US Open after 2 rounds, Dasha?
Well, obviously Priscilla Hahn. First appearance in the 3rd round of a slam. One of my good friends, so very happy. And I never like playing my friends anyway. So
Yep.
I was like, well, it's a win-win.
Yeah. But tell us more about Priscilla. 18 aces, 36 winners. Is her serve normally such a weapon for her?
It is. She has a big game. I really like her backhand. It's one of her best shots, and she's been coming in and closing at the net, and that's one of her strengths and her differences. She's been playing really aggressive, and I watched some of her matches in qualifying. She's looking good, and she's really happy, and I think she loves New York as well. Like some players, like for example, me, I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. It's like too hectic.
Yeah.
But she loves it. She
Yeah.
stays with friends and she just enjoys her time there. And she's got that supporter. I was actually getting really distracted by him because we were playing at the same time, side by side. And I was like, who is this guy? And I saw her interview, and his name's Eric, and he just supported her last year, and she qualified, and I think she lost first round, but then this year she's still going, and she said in the interview, like, I need this guy. I can't play without him.
Yep.
And if you heard like some of the stuff that he says, like, it's so funny.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe she can't afford to take a coach with her, so just take Eric. He's paying his own
She's
way
got
anyway.
a coach, but
Yep.
one of the ones that when I was playing, I was like, oh my God, just stop it. He'll go. it's Priscilla's home party and I'm invited. And I'm like, some of the sayings he came up with was pretty hilarious.
Well, Eric is now an adopted Aussie, so he has
Yeah.
to travel wherever Priscilla goes.
Exactly. She needs him.
Especially if she keeps going further. Stocks up for me, Italy, the country. Great food, obviously, but Jannik Sinner, Lorenzo Mazzetti, Caboli, we mentioned him winning a cracking 5-setter, and that Italian photographer that captured that
Oh my
unbelievable
God,
image
yes.
with
It's
Paolini
incredible.
and the Yonex racket.
I hope he wins there is a competition or something.
Yeah.
Like best photo of the year.
Yeah, an
Like
Oscar or
sports
something.
photo of the year.
Yeah, give him
It's
some
pretty
sort of
cool.
award. And Coleman Wong as well. We mentioned the player from Hong
Yeah.
Kong. It's great when these countries that, we don't associate so much with tennis produce someone who unfortunately got past Adam Walton as well. But it's great to see that Hong Kong now has a pro tennis player making waves.
And I think I've played a few tournaments there. And the federation, they're like really they're supporting their players, and it's good to see that it's paying off. I don't know if he's getting supported. He could be like training in the US or something, but I really like the tournaments there. So I'm glad that they have a good story now.
Nice. Well, expect a call from Hong Kong to get you back there. Coco Gauff, want to ask you about her. Beat Donna Vekic. Change of coach from Matt Daly to Gavin McMillan to eliminate the double faults from her game.
He's a biomechanical coach.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to tinker with your technique either during a tournament or just before, as Coco has done?
I'm someone that could do it, but it's very small adjustments. And if you watch her, it's not like there's much a dramatic change, or like that she's, instead of step up, she's doing the platform serve. So it's very small adjustments. So I've done it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it's working for her across 2 rounds. And I guess if she's not at her best at the start of the tournament, but then gets rolling, then she'll get enormous confidence. And we know
that's kind of what she said in her post-match interview after the first round. She said it wasn't the best, but I will keep training, and hopefully it will only get better with matches.
And Venus Williams, her first win in the double since 2014 with Leylah Fernandez as well. So crowd favourite still there, Venus Williams. Will you still be playing at 45, do you think? Do you hope to still be playing at 45?
I hope not. Yeah, but she beat Ellen Perez, another Aussie, so
yeah,
I wasn't too happy about that. One of my friends.
Well, stocks down for your friend, and
yeah,
it's unfortunate to put this next player in stocks down because she's a favourite on Tennis Plus, Alexandra Iala. The crowd on her side, but unfortunately went down in the second round.
It was incredible what she was able to pull off in the first round, coming back from 5-1 down. So I was a little bit, I was actually a little bit sad. I wanted her to have a good run. But Buxa, she's a good player. I think she's always a little bit under the radar, but she's hard to beat. She has a different game, and she kind of looks like, I don't want to get cancelled, but she kind of
throw it out there.
Sometimes looks like a dead possum.
Oh, okay.
But
no, I think you're fine.
But she's fighting.
Yeah, okay,
It's just
right.
She has a poker face. That's probably a better way of saying it.
I see. Great poker face.
Great poker face.
Yep.
You can edit this bit out.
No, it's fine. This is funny. Keep it rolling. Yep, yeah. Well, someone who doesn't have a great poker face is Jelena Ostapenko. We have to put her in stocks down. Taylor Townsend. Maybe banter or some, byplay during a match is okay, but afterwards this got a little bit ugly between those two on court. What did you make of that?
I wasn't too thrilled. And you probably wouldn't want to do it in US. I would hope to be smarter than that. And knowing Taylor, she's such a sweet girl.
Yeah.
I don't know where Ostapenko was going with it. It's just she didn't do herself any favors.
And has form, Ostapenko, as well. This is not a shy person. You wouldn't describe her as. Now, a lot of players are now being asked about this. Iga Swiatek, there was a question put to her about whether there's a double standard in women's sport, comparing the way players are judged in tennis compared to other sports. And she said, well, I'm 24, a tennis player. I haven't played basketball or soccer, so I don't know about that. But in terms of random questions in press conference, can you think of the most random question you've ever been asked? I mean, sometimes
I
get
always
asked about
hope
politics.
to get a random question, and I never do. I'm like, oh my God, really? You just want to talk about my match? Like, like it's pretty boring. So,
What sort of questions would you like thrown at you? Maybe your favourite movie or some politics?
well, yeah, like it is a very random question. If asked, can you read it out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Before we read it out, how about before we tell you what the question is, let's just judge how Iga Swiatek felt about this question purely from her body language.
O tym, że wplajsuję koraliki we włosy? Nie. O co chodzi? Co to jest za pytanie?
Look,
It's
I don't,
so funny. I
I don't
don't
speak Polish. The question was about whether she would put beads in her hair for her next match like Naomi Osaka.
She doesn't have beads in her hair.
No.
Like,
Bizarre.
it is a weird question, but
Mm.
yeah, I would sit with it there for a while and probably have the same reaction, to be honest.
Well, so you don't feel left out, I'm going to ask you some random questions.
Okay.
Are you Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah?
Team Conrad.
I'm
Thank
glad-
you for asking me.
No worries, and I'm glad you
It's
know
very
what that is.
important.
Is it really
yeah,
important?
It's very important.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just be Team Jeremiah, even though I've never seen that show before. Coriander, or for our American viewers, cilantro. How do you feel about coriander? on
I love
anything?
it. I love it. I actually, I was having like a takeout bowl in the US, and I was like, oh, is it coriander? Can I have some? And she's like, no, it's cilantro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, yeah. Can I please have cilantro? Because they obviously call it cilantro, but I love it.
Okay, what about talking hands-free with headphones in? Are you a fan of that, or is that
What-
something
how
that's
do
rude
you-
to do? Like if someone's just walking around the streets talking loudly on their phone,
I don't.
which I think would happen in New York. I see that quite a bit.
I mean, they don't even talk to anyone on the
Yeah.
phone. They just
No.
just walk around and yell.
At themselves. Pineapple on a pizza.
It's okay.
These are like bad dating questions, aren't they?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, stocks down. Funny smells at Flushing Meadows. Casper Ruud complained that there's a funny smoke, let's say, that is legal to use in New York, but he doesn't like it. Novak has said the same thing. Has this ever been something that you have noticed at Flushing Meadows?
The pot.
Yeah, just a
I've
weird-
noticed it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't enjoy it.
No?
No, I mean, do you?
I mean, I haven't played at the US Open or any other Open. So, look, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess, would the crowd noise not be more annoying than smelling funny smoke, or is it just anything
I
that
think
you
the
can kind of...
smells like are really just disgusting.
Yeah, and it's sort of one of those things,
And-
once you
and you
notice
can't
it, you can't
fix
unnotice
it as
Yeah,
well.
there's nothing you can do. Yeah, because it's legal to use.
Yeah.
All right, I
I
think...
think with the crowd, at least you can like try and talk to the umpire, and then it'll only get worse. But
Yeah. Well, maybe the umpire could just say, snacks are now $2, and then they all leave to get snacks because
oh, yeah,
you get it. Yeah.
that's good.
Let's play our word volley game now. We've just come up with this, which is moving along with our bizarre questions. This is back and forth until one of us can't come up with an answer. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You can have
Okay,
first serve.
I'm not very good.
So no,
Do I get any notes? I don't even get any notes
this
on
is
that.
all off the cuff.
This is hard.
The topic is smells that are worse than
Okay.
university cigarettes. We'll call it that. So you get first serve. Smells that are worse than pot.
So I just have to come up with it.
Yeah, just come up with the word. There's no time or anything.
Poop.
Sure. Tuna.
I like canned tuna, so
Oh, so that's not a bad
that's
smell.
not a bad smell.
Okay. Do I need another one?
Yeah,
will
because
tuna be
it's not
accepted?
like
Tuna accepted? Okay, great. In the office, I think tuna is quite a controversial subject.
well, fish like I feel like salmon is even worse when it's cooked and then you like heat it up. You wouldn't heat up canned tuna, and no one really brings like a piece of tuna. So
yeah, a whole piece of tuna. I was thinking the canned. Okay, your word. What smells worse than?
in toilets.
Sure.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's like
I'm going to give you the win for that one. That was very good. That was a word volley. Not sure if it'll come back, but I think we've had a bit of fun. All right, let's change ends here, Dasha, and we'll come back with a preview of next round.
welcome back to the Tennis Mini with your host Daria Saville.
Wow, that was really good. Change of ends and change of roles, Dasha. Yep.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous about it.
No, you're very good.
So you think I can host a podcast now?
I think so. I think you get a lot of thumbs up for that to host this podcast. So people know who you are. They don't know who I am. What is the segment here, though? What are we talking about?
Well, I don't have the notes.
Oh, right. Well, it's the match of the third round that we're most looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
Dasha, what are you most looking forward to seeing in the third round?
Well, my bestie, Kasatkina against Naomi Osaka. That will be, I think, is it a night match? Has the schedule come out?
Come out tomorrow, I would say. Yeah. Do you like her in that match? Do you think she's a chance of knocking out Osaka?
Well, you've got the stats. What's their head-to-head?
They've played twice. Osaka's won both. Clay last year in Italy, then Indian Wells in 2018. So there's not a lot of form.
Yeah. So Clay last year, Osaka beat her.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit about how much belief Kasatkina has. I hope she does, but it's going to be a tough ask. Yeah, I think Naomi is playing really, really well.
Yep, absolutely. The one I'm looking forward to seeing, two lefties, because I'm a lefty, even though not a very good one, but Ben Shelton and Adrian Manarino, my doppelganger. Ben Shelton, do you like watching him play? He loves getting the crowd involved and getting himself pumped up, especially in New York.
I actually do. It's a lot of fun. I like players that feed off the crowd, and he's fun to watch, yeah.
Made the third round last year, semis in 2023. They've actually played 3 times, including the third round at the AO in 2024. And Adrian Manarino, the wily veteran, got that win. And he seems like a really difficult guy to play against because I think his racket tension is...
I can't get my head around his racket tension.
Yeah. So can you explain...
I can't.
Right. So it's really kind of... It's a lot looser.
It's very loose.
Yeah. Okay. And is that just...
I feel like you have to string it by hand. I don't know how the stringers do it.
And the idea is to it bounces differently. It's really hard to read, or
it's for him. It's purely how he feels, and he just redirects the ball.
Yeah.
Without. Yeah, he just redirects the ball. He doesn't. I feel like he doesn't accelerate that much. He's very good in defense, and he's so crafty.
Yeah, very crafty. We'll see how Ben Shelton does against the Frenchman. You think that might be on Arthur Ashe, especially as we get deeper into the tournament. Well, thank you, Dasha, for helping us look at the second round. And I think you might be back as the host. You've done very well in this segment. We'll be back Saturday in the US. That is Sunday, Australian time on the Tennis Mini.
Hey everyone, Harps and Andy here. Just want to remind you that you can watch every episode of The Tennis on our YouTube channel, Australian Open TV.
And we have an email as well, podcast@tennis.com.au. If you thought the show was amazing or you thought it was terrible, we are keen to hear from you. We'll read it. So feedback, comments, whatever it is, get in touch with us at our email and we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you later.